Hello and welcome to Energise Your Business Video 020. I'm your host, Malcolm Gallagher. A little bit longer video this time because we're going to address 3 things to beat lower priced competitors. In my sales coaching, I often encounter festering negativity from salespeople complaining that their prices are too expensive and that lower priced competitors are beating them every time. I'm sorry, I don't go with that. Anyone can order take at the lowest price. You need salespeople. Get them to change their thinking or change their job. Coming up are 3 things you can do now to beat lower priced competitors. Number 1, be able to articulate the risks and differences from the buyer's point of view. Come up with numerous reasons why a lower price is riskier, costs more, delivers less. You should come up with issues regarding quality, insurance, reputation, liability, cleanliness, compliance, and so on. Within larger companies and more sophisticated offerings, there are all sorts of issues regarding upgrades, training, service, ease of use, reliability, turnaround times, and much more. So the first step is to be able to articulate these from the buyer's viewpoint, which means writing them all down. Number 2, now tell them. If you're in a battle with lower priced competitors, be very upfront about it from the initial conversation with the buyer. I say be immediately upfront with the fact that prospects have the option to go with a lower priced competitor. If you acknowledge that fact and come up with a statement which positions you accurately in the mind of the buyer, say something that positioned him or her, the buyer, as a value provider themselves. Now this will shake the confidence of someone thinking of buying solely on price. If you don't lead them there, they won't go. So say something. Get your sales team to craft an upfront statement. And after you've given your statement, be quiet. See what they say. What you want to do with such a statement is to enable them to have clarity as to the issues that play to your strengths. You also cast doubt upon the lower cost providers without knocking them. You want to educate the buyer so that when they get a lower price bid, they have some doubts about it. And importantly, they know what to ask. Okay, now for number 3. Differentiate by your interaction. When typical salespeople think of differentiation, they usually think in terms of their service or their product, such as we're better, faster, more, etc. But you can also differentiate by how you interact with the prospect. That can have just as much impact on you getting the order and is many times easier to do. So, do you have the reasons why lower priced competitors can cost a buyer more? Well, get them written down. Provide them to prospects. Do this and you can showcase your knowledge, how that helps clients, and what they get without selecting a lower priced competitor in his industry. So create a simple checklist or a memo or a report listing out those differences. 10 things to know before you select insert your product or offer there. Send it to the prospects. Send something unlike they might get from competitors. Make it informative and also highlighting your strengths and planting doubt about whether saving a few short-term pounds is worth it. Reflection. Make sure you articulate your differences. Train your people away from negativity. This has been a short module from the Sales Plus channel and the Supplier Plus channels at my platform bizvision.co.uk. Visit for free membership, free library, and to see our Sales Plus TV and listen to the Sales Plus podcast.